Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the Hammered Airsoft Smith, bringing you a long-awaited update on the mutt of a gas blowback airsoft pistol. The Ultra Carry Pro has finally been reassembled, and it is back in working order. It's back to serve. Good old Miranda. Now, I already gave you guys an update on what happened to the frame. An unfortunate, catastrophic mishap occurred. I was only able to salvage some of the parts. So, this slide, the 3.8, which was originally fitted to the Project Pistol, will share the frame with the WE Warrior, which I'm cool with that. They're both Kimber-based pistols, so everything that I need on the Warrior frame is what I need for the slide. I'm cool with that. It's almost like a conversion kit. I hardly ever bring two pistols at once anyway, and if that were the case, then I would just bring this one in its configuration and then bring one of the 4 or 5 other ones that I have. But anyway, it's not even the point. So, yep, brand new Gen 5 Warrior frame will be shared. So it's got the rail here, single side, thumb safety, checkering on the front, checkering on the back, real steel 1911 rubberized hoe grips with the slim profile variety, skeletonized trigger, skeletonized hammer. Yep, everything with the frame is perfect, which is fun. So we're not going to get into the frame too much. The slide, on the other hand, was giving me issues. And it came down to the piston head. I had 2 piston heads. Okay. Both are pretty old. One of them is so old that it's swollen to the point where you can't shrink it. But I'll keep it around anyway. The other one is just damaged. And these are the only ones I've ever had these issues with. And they're just so... They just will not work. So I'll be keeping the piston heads and the O-rings. So I went out and I bought a brand new piston head off evite.com. I think it was like $4. Shipping, I had paid at like $10. But anyways, not $10 for the shipping, but total. Got that. That seemed to be working just fine. Eureka, until part 71. The WE 1911A1 gas blowback airsoft pistol fatal flaw, which I did a video on like 7 years ago. How to repair it. Well, you can't really repair it itself, but you can replace it, or at least substitute it until you get another one. This is a zip tie. Yeah. I cut it just to be a little bit bigger than the original part 71 piece. Drilled a hole through it to fit the screw that comes with the inner and outer barrel. And fucking presto. Boom. That is a zip tie. It's strong enough, but gives enough flex to where this edge can clear this edge here. It's a little tight, but after firing it, which I have been, Yeah, spoiler alert, everything works perfectly fine for the most part. Some issues here and there. I think this needs to be bedded in, just kind of like broken in, I guess. And I think the new piston head and O-ring just needs some bedding in. More the O-ring, because the O-ring is has a lot more give than say this hunk of steel. So, or aluminum, whatever this is. I think it's steel. So, that's ready to rock. Almost did hit like the Beretta. Oh shit, I probably could. No, I can't. Oh, and this is, you hear a lot of us preach, but I might as well state this. This is what you should expect from your nozzle return spring reaction. Should be that snappy. It's okay if it has a little bit of a gap there. It's not going to affect anything. But what does affect stuff is when it gets stuck all the way forward. Because that was a huge issue that I was having with the original O-rings. These piston head O-rings was that they were getting jammed up in the loading nozzle. And it would just disperse all the gas, it would do this, it would just do everything but work. It's the short story. Oh, and with the slides start getting kind of like corroded looking. So I went and I sanded all the paint off of it. And then I used, well, you guessed it, Birchwood Casey's aluminum black. And the first time I did it on the slide, it was an exact match to the frame. Yeah, that was awesome. It might have been one shade of black off. It might have been a shade lighter, but still, it looked amazing. You see that a lot in real steel guns anyway, because sometimes, especially 1911s, they'll use an aluminum frame to make it lightweight, like the lightweight Commander 1911, and use a steel slide. So sometimes, because of the metallurgies, the bluing and whatever else kind of finish they use might not match 100%. So I was fine with that until a few days later it started looking all corrosive on this side. So I redid some of the parts that looked corrosive, and now it's kind of weird because now I don't know why this is not picking up on camera. It's so obvious in person. There's like a blue-green tinge in some spots. So bizarre. It doesn't really look bad, it just doesn't look right. Because it should be black. Or at least a really dark, like charcoal gray color. But, hey, I'll take it for now. At least it works. So you're gonna expect to see this little badass broad back in action. And boy, she is accurate for a short barrel. This is the shortest barrel I have. Again, 3.8 high kappa. Bull barrel. With a Gen 2 or Gen 3. This might actually be Gen 2. On the verge of Gen 3. Actually, it might be Gen 3. Inner barrel. High precision inner barrel. See, it's blue. Very nice little gun. The only thing is that, you know, the high kappas are weird. They feel the need to extend the outer barrel where it should look like this. It should be flush. See, to me it looks so much better when it's flush like that. When it's even. And of course, you know, we got a test fit. Not test fit, but showcase the M3 torch. Camera acting up. There you go. 45 ACP. CQB master. So, non-glare rear sights with white dots. A white dot foresight. Nice sight picture. Everything works fine. Safety on, gripping the grip safety, pull the trigger, nothing. Flip the thumb safety down, grip the grip safety, pull the trigger, and trigger reset right there. So, there you have it. Still kind of tough to get off. But anyways, point being, she's back. Good old Miranda. Pain in the ass. But she's doing great now. Alright everybody, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you have a good day. Be kind to each other. High power. Peace.